Two guys, one mission: to save the world. One corny video at a time. We are two fun guys.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome. We are two fun guys. I'm Josh.
I'm Kevin, coming to you from the Secret Bug Out Bunker here in the wild and wonderful state of West by God, Virginia.
When this channel was in its youth, we did a water purification taste test, and it was highly successful on our YouTube channel, and it was something that you all almost couldn't get enough of. It is our most popular video, and we've had quite a few people, and we have to give credit where credit is due. The very first person to ask us to review this was Rick Nelson, way back when we originally posted our water purification taste test video. He asked us if we would do a review on the Polar Pure, and we've had this product now for what, 2-3 months?
Yeah.
And we wanted to kind of do a in-depth review for ourselves, and then bring you all the information that we have found out. Polar Pure in concept and in theory and in all practice and actuality is a fantastic product. I climbed out of the bunker, went down to the creek nearest to us, and I thought the water was a little deeper when I scooped. And now I did drag the bottom, and I do believe I got
there's a rock in there.
A rock.
Sometimes you can just hold it down and let the water flow in. You ain't got to actually dredge the bottom to get the water to prove a point in here.
It was a little bit of a walk. I wanted to get back here and do this video, so I just scooped, filled it up quickly as I could, and
all right. I want you to appreciate this. I'm gonna get a piece of paper so I can put it behind this water so you can actually
get a contrast point of view for it.
This stuff's pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't even see through it.
No, and where the water is flowing nicely, it's on the other side of the bank, and it's right there on a turn, so I kind of got it where the water was it's pooled a little bit and not really flowing too swiftly.
He got the muddy side. That's what he got.
Yeah, I did. So Polar Pure, once you set it up initially, you don't have to waste what you set up. It is good pretty much
infinitely.
Yeah,
it has no expiration date.
Exactly.
A lot of the tablets and drops are good for about 5 years if they're unopened. You know, iodine, no expiration date. So this
might be heavier, or a little heavier than some of the other water purification products, but it never goes bad, and you can use this. Treats up to 2,000 quarts of water.
So 500 gallons?
That's a lot of water.
Gallon a day, it'll hold you over a year.
Yeah.
All right, let's bust into it.
All right.
First thing you need to do when you get your Polar Pure is go ahead and fill it up with water.
Exactly. Prepare it. That way it's always ready for use.
Yeah, it comes with the crystals in it, but there's no liquid in it. There's a fill line on the back. Just go ahead and fill it up, cap it off, and toss it in your bag. It's got one thing that I was kind of questioning when we first got this out and I was checking it out. I'm like, that's in a glass bottle.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not chin. It's not chin.
Shang, xing chong.
It is in a very sturdy glass bottle. I have no problem. I mean, you're not going to break this unless you just go out of your way to try to slam it on a rock. It's solid. It is a brown bottle. That protects the iodine crystals from the light.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead, top it off, and it'll be ready to go. The weight, now everybody goes, well, how much do you put in the water? All right, you get a quart or roughly a liter. And the way you determine how much to put in there, because there's no exact set amount, is there's a
pretty much a optical gauge that tells you at what temperature you're at. Here is the ratio to how much of the polar pure that you need to use to purify your water.
It's got a chemical crystal thermometer on there, just like the little temperature strips that they use to put on babies' heads, or some people have them on fish tanks or whatever. So the best way to get an accurate temp reading is when you scoop your water, go ahead, dip your bottle in there for just a second. Check your temperature. On the side, it goes 1.2, 1.3, all the way to 4. That's capfuls. How many capfuls you want to use. So what's the temperature on this one? Or how much does it say to use?
We need to use 2.5.
2.5 capfuls.
Yes.
All right, so let's pour it up.
Let's open it up.
I will say that the smell right out of the bottle is kind of strong.
Smells like, to quote a man that I know very well in the past, heavily chlorinated pool water. So we will go ahead and get the 2.5, and this actually has almost like a spill safe internal mechanism in it.
It keeps the crystals from flowing out when you pour, which is actually pretty ingenious.
I want to pour it over the bottle so I don't waste it. Oh, okay.
All right, that's
one. And it kind of browned up our water a little more.
That's just an initial reaction, though. It should clear up.
Yeah, that's the iodine itself. So it's, there's 2. And a half.
All right. All right.
And if you're unsure if you use enough, throw another half a cap in there. Not gonna hurt anything.
Yeah. If you go with too much, it's better than
not enough.
And one of these bottles, just for future reference or whatever, if you pour off the water that you have in the bottle, that's equal to 4 capfuls. So 2.5, use just a little more than half the liquid in the bottle.
So I'm gonna give it a little swishy swish.
All right.
I shouldn't turn it upside down. At least the rock goes to the bottom rather quickly.
Yeah, they tend to do that.
I think there's part of a stick or a leaf in there too.
Probably a bug butt.
All right.
All right, so through the magic of video editing, we'll be back as soon as the time limit is up, and we'll taste test the Polar Pure.
See you shortly.
And we're back. It's been we didn't mention it in the beginning of the video, but the wait time on this is 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Which is actually better than the drops, like Aquamir drops and
Well, they're what?
Aquamir tablets. For if you want 100% efficiency out of it,
It's 4 hours, isn't it?
4 hours.
No.
4 hours. So if you're dying of thirst or you want a quick turnaround time, Polar Pure is the way to go.
That's right.
I want to dip into something real quick. I know you can tell this is still cloudy, but it's completely drinkable. Now, Polar Pure does not purify. In order to purify, you have to remove everything.
All foreign objects and material.
Yeah. So what this does is it disinfects. It kills any pathogens or anything like that in there. Are you going to still drink the bug legs? You're going to still drink the grass? Yeah.
Protein and carbohydrates.
Yep.
And if you're a vegan, there you go.
All right, so let's give it a test.
All right. We'll give it a little smell test first, see how it smells. Smells like I'm getting ready to jump into a public pool, but man, there was a chunk at the top. I'm gonna try to. There's probably no way around this, but because you're gonna get some chunky material. All right,
get it.
Actually, there's hardly any discernible difference between pure water and having the Polar Pure added to it. Not a bad taste whatsoever.
It does smell like...
The smell is way worse than the taste.
Yeah.
And the smell's not that bad. Like I said, it smells like public pool water.
And you could probably aerate it for a few minutes, maybe pour it back and forth between a couple of containers to, you know, aerate, get some of the smell off of it or whatever. But it does smell like highly chlorinated public pool water. I don't know why iodine and chlorine smell similar. I guess they do similar things. I don't know. I'm not a chemist. All right, here we go.
He's a gynecologist.
I'm a gynecosmetologist. That's not bad. I mean, it tastes like water.
Like I said, yeah.
It's not.
There's really no chemical taste whatsoever.
No. I might have just a hint, but it could just be the smell.
Could be the residue from your beard.
Not bad. In hindsight, of course, you know, we just went and scooped this. If you were to pre-filter with a bandana or a coffee filter or whatever,
I probably could have been a little more careful about scooping this
he
up.
definitely could. If you can see all that crap flowing down in there now. Yeah, there's a lot of sediment.
And probably the marble-sized rock.
Yeah. But tastes fine. I mean, I would have no problem drinking it.
No problem at all.
Or actually, if you didn't pre-filter, what you could do is, you know,
if you have the time and you're not dying of thirst, let it sit there.
Yeah, let the sediment settle.
Yeah, gravity will do the work for you.
And just slowly pour it off into another container and have the clearer water at the top. It's not going to be any cleaner as far as disinfectant-wise, but tastes fine. I'd use this. I have no problem using this in the woods, and I plan to use it in the woods.
To get really all the chunky material out, if you were in a castaway situation, grab your mustache, pull it down. There you go. You filter right through. The oil will whisk away the water from your hair.
All right. All right, peeps. That's it. We want to thank Rick Nelson for requesting the video. We hope this answers some questions for you. We
highly recommend the Polar Pure. That's it? Was that what you were going to say?
Yeah.
Well, great minds. I'm telling you.
All right, so we're going to wrap this one up. We appreciate everything you do. Be sure to click subscribe down there and help out the YouTube channel. And we want to thank all the men and women in uniform that put it on the line for us each and every day. Give you a big thumbs up.
Thank you.
Until then, until next time.
Peace.
Peace.
That actually came to us from a local person that...
Hang on a second.
I
think we're running out of video space on the card. You need to change that out.
Let me change the cards.
You know, that makes me really uncomfortable, right? I don't like shooting video on wash day with you.
That's enough of this video.